Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts.
ARNE and CARLOS.
And we do get a lot of questions about how we care for our knitwear that we make. And today we are going to show you how we wash and how we care for our stockings in our folk costumes.
This haven't been out since Christmas.
Yeah. So we're going to actually do some washing and some cleaning of them today. And because they are knitted with cables, you can't just do it any old way. You have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Any old way?
Yeah, like in a
machine? No, we don't dare.
We don't dare, no. So
do it by hand.
we do it by hand, and we do it so well.
Yeah. And then we have like this water is like finger warm, and we have this Milo. It's a
very mild. Cleaning detergent for wool, which probably you can get in your country.
Something similar.
It might be called something different. If you can't, you can also use a conditioner for your hair. That is also very mild and very nice to use for wool.
Yeah, we use this for all kinds of wool.
We use this for wool.
It's really good.
And alpacas and all kinds of natural fibers.
Yeah. And since we were wearing this on Christmas Eve, we think it's time to wash them again, because next time we will wear this one.
I'm just kidding.
Next time will probably be for a confirmation, maybe next year.
Yeah.
If not for Christmas, we don't know yet.
Yeah, this year on 17 May, May 17th, we were in England, so we didn't have a chance to use our full costumes. I don't foresee a confirmation or anything this
I think
this fall.
Isn't Håkon next year?
Next year, yeah.
I think.
And we don't know what we're going to do for Christmas this year, so it's still all pending.
But now we have to wash them. So what we do is we just put them in this water, and then we let them soak in the water for a little while.
In they go.
So just squeeze them. I have to put my sleeves up. So we squeeze them just a little bit, and then we just...
And this lovely temperate water, which is probably around 40 degrees or something, maybe a little bit less than that too.
Yeah.
Very lovely.
So just squeeze a little bit, and now you just let them be in the water for a while.
So how long? Because we're going to get that question, so half an hour.
So if we have to say something, maybe
20 minutes.
Sometimes we leave them for an hour.
An hour.
Sometimes more. Let's say 1 hour.
Let's say 1 hour. So we...
You know, normally we just take them out when we feel for it.
Yeah.
It's like we do other things and then we remembered, oh, we have some socks in water, we have to take them out now. Because nothing happens if they stay there for a while.
No.
So no, we just have to let them soak for a little while, and then we will be back and show you the next step.
Okay. See you in a bit. Bye. To-do.
To-do.
And we are back. It's been an hour. We've been sitting here watching the soak. Not really.
Watching paint dry.
But it's been an hour, and we are now ready for step 2.
Yeah, they look quite clean now. So just squeeze them a little bit on the...
Gently.
On the foot. Just get the water out. And then we have another bucket with finger warm water. So we're gonna...
Yeah,
what do you call that? Skylle.
We're gonna rinse.
Rinse until the soap is out.
Yes.
And then you probably have to rinse them like 3-4 times maybe. It depends.
Changing the water.
Yeah. You have to change water and rinse them again. But I'm checking the foot, the part. And give them extra squeeze, just to be sure that they're clean. You know, on the leg, they're normally not so dirty, unless you roll
in the mud.
In the mud. But you have to be careful so you don't felt them. So
yes,
not too much.
Yeah,
moving.
This yarn is actually, I think this is Finul from Rauma, Norwegian
No, this
brand.
is from Hillesvåg.
Oh yes, it's true. Yeah. This is Vilje from Hillesvåg. It's lamb's wool, and it's not super washed. So if you give it too much movement, it will start felting.
But all this Norwegian wool, they like water. If it bounces out when it's been in the water. if we do cable knit in Norwegian wool, we also like to wash it gently after we finish
Yeah,
it.
you can't
to,
really block with,
No, we don't
with an
wanna-
iron.
No, because most of them you won't block, because then you will flatten the pattern. Like you would never block this one, because then it flattens out.
So just gently squeeze the water out.
I see some people put like this shape, like there's like a wooden thing, and they put that on the sock. I would never do that either, not for this one. So then we just do this 2, maybe 3 times more.
Yeah,
And then we will show you how we put them out to dry them.
Yep.
We'll be back? We'll be back.
We'll be back. I'm just squeezing the water gently.
And I can get more water.
Gently, yeah, we need more water.
Okay, we'll be back.
One more.
Okay, I'm going.
Bye.
Bye.
And we are back. We have actually rinsed this a second time. And
Oh, the 4th time. This is the 4th.
fourth?
Yeah. Jag har gjort det 4
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Fourth time we've rinsed. And now Arne is gently pressing the water out of it. And they haven't felted, luckily.
No.
So, but they're still quite wet. And
Yeah.
it's going to take a little while for them to dry. Now,
There's still some things in the wool here we have to pick
Yeah.
out.
so we're going to show you how to dry them. And I'm going to tell you what not to do, because it's very important. And actually, this applies to all knitwear. Never hang your knitwear on a hanger or on anything. Never do that. If you hang a sweater on a hanger, the top here will deform.
You will
and it
have
look
extra
awful.
shoulders.
And when it comes to wet stockings, if you hang these, they're going to stretch. And you really don't want that.
And when you look at the cable now, when it's washed, it still looks really nice. The
Yep.
cable is really good. And that's why we don't stretch it out or anything,
No.
because when you put it on, you will have a very nice cable on your
Yeah.
feet, on your legs.
Yeah. Plus, these socks have been knitted to gauge. They have been knitted at the gauge that they were specified and to our size. So if we start stretching it now and putting things into,
And is knitwear, it will fit
it will
your...
ruin. So we just really need to make sure that we dry these flat.
So let's go down and put them out in the sun.
Yeah.
Maybe they bleach.
And we have a very nice drying rack that we use for this. That is really, really good, because the air will come from all directions and it will eventually dry very
So
well.
let's go and put it up.
Yeah. Here we are with our rack, and it's nice and sunny right now.
So this will be dry before the evening comes.
Yeah.
In a few hours. So then we take the socks and we put them flat like this. Because if you hang them, they will be very long.
Yeah, we don't
If
want
you do,
that.
you can't put them over like this and just let them hang there.
No.
Then they will be very strange.
If
So-
you don't have space for one of these mechanisms, you can always just dry it on a table. Then what we recommend is you put a towel first and you put them on top of the towel. It'll take longer, of course, for them to dry, but it will also dry eventually.
But you see now, when they dry like this, and when they dry and you put them on, you will still have a very nice cable
Yeah.
on your socks. So we don't do blocking or stretching them out or
No, not at
anything.
all.
This is how we do it, I think.
And wool, this is 100% wool. Wool is elastic. This is knitted, and wool is light and elastic. And when you knit this, it will expand and then it will go back again. Wool has a good memory. It remembers what it wants to be. So as long as you let it dry as is, they will be as is next time you put them on.
So now they can just be outside until they're dry, and then
and there's a nice wind today.
Yeah, they will
so-
dry really quick today.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And then we have clean socks for the next holiday
Yeah.
or
Now,
occasion.
Now, if these weren't socks, say they were little wrist warmers or something like that, and they weren't soiled or stained in any way, we would have just let them hang out in the air for a little while. Now, I said you shouldn't hang knitwear, but little wrist warmers, you could peg them on a
Yeah,
little
because-
closing rack when they're not.
Now you're talking about drying them, and they're dry.
No, I'm talking
Just
about cleaning, airing.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
but then they're not wet.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So then we do the same with sweaters and jackets. We just put them on hangers outside,
Temporarily.
but they're not wet, so
They're
they're
not
not
wet.
sagging.
And then when we store them afterwards, we don't leave them on the hangers. The hanger is only like very temporary. So anyway.
So that's it for this time.
Yep.
Yeah. So formalities.
Okay. We hope you have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, please give it a big thumbs up.
And remember to be subscribe and become a member, so you can have those emojis.
Yeah. If you become a member of our channel, the membership will allow you to get emojis that you can use on the comments, and a lot of other fun stuff behind the scenes that nobody can see unless they're members. So there's a lot of stuff there for you guys who are supporting the channel.
Yeah.
And we thank you for the contribution as it goes towards making all the content here on YouTube. Newsletter is the best way to keep up with our shenanigans, so make sure you are a subscriber to that as well. And Arne, now we've got our socks nice and easy over the drying rack,
Yeah.
and we can go have some lunch.
Yes, we can.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.